And John Dayal, why should the law intervene in what's happening in someone's bedroom? Like Abhina just pointed out, it's not just about homosexuals, even heterosexuals. Their sexual behavior will now be under legal scrutiny, whether you're having only penile intercourse or any other kind of so-called unnatural intercourse.
As is covered in the rape laws. Yes, quite agree. I'm not here to comment on the law. I was telling you what is the moral code that is a faith article by the Christian community. That even heterosexual sex outside of a marriage is a sin. That is the belief. You can't challenge belief.
No, but this law of nature, Kamal Farooqi, cannot override the right to freedom of an individual. Are you suggesting that is how things should happen?
Why do you want to challenge the right of faith?
No, but why not the right to freedom? The individual should decide what he or she gives precedence to. Abhina.
I just want to ask you one question. Is that what forms the marriage? The marriage is not formed by a man and a woman. A marriage has been formed by two individuals who wants to be united together, who love each other and want to spend their life together. Okay? You can't forcibly anybody have in an institution of marriage. Now when we're talking about it, we are actually not broadening our scope of saying that is the marriage can happen between same sexes also. And what is wrong with that? You know, today when you're talking about same-sex behavior, there are individuals who are using their partners for financial exploitations, emotional exploitations and social exploitations, and they just walk away out of their marriage. A lot of these people, because of this law, because of this kind of stigma and discrimination, getting forcefully married to a woman. Think about the woman's life.
No, but also on air, the other thing that one needs to look at is the fact that when this whole question of marriage is looked at, forced sex between a man and a woman, which is marital rape, is technically not illegal in our country. But if two men or two women are in a consensual marriage, that is illegal.
I think it's a red herring to talk about values, beliefs, cultural systems, all that business. I mean, it is true that there are many views in society. It might even be true that there is a very large number of people who hold this view that same-sex relationships are somehow immoral. But that doesn't change what the law has to do. The law, which is based on our constitution, simply guarantees uniform, equal treatment to all its citizens. Period. That's all this is about. This is not about what people can believe, what people can do, what people can't do. It's simply about treating all our citizens equally with dignity and respect, and respecting their freedoms. That's all it is, and that's all it should be about. It shouldn't be about cultural values. It shouldn't be about Indian values. I mean, those are completely extraneous to the debate that we are having.
The law doesn't allow me to eat beef in Delhi.
Well, but that doesn't mean that the homosexual...
No, but it's the same thing. The principle of the law is the same thing.
It is not same thing, Father. The fact remains it is here we are talking about a human life. You know, what value do we have for a human life? If an individual...
You aren't getting the point of the debate. We are not commenting on the court's law or Parliament's law. We are saying that you do whatever you wish to do. Exactly. But I have a code and I'm just here to explain my code. That's about it.
Anjali Gopalan, I believe you're back with us now. What changed between 2009 and today? Why do you think the verdict went against you?
Well, I don't know. I think maybe the environment. I just feel that it's really a black day today. And I don't know what made, how can you... On one hand, you've decriminalized homosexuality. Now you've gone back to criminalizing it. You're pushing people back into the closet. What's happening to this country? Why are we becoming so regressive? I don't know. Maybe the political environment could be one of them. I don't know. It's very difficult to say.
Interesting hypothesis.
And as far as I'm concerned, let the religious groups believe and follow what they believe in. No. I just don't think that they need to shove it down everyone else's throats, that's all.
Rose, John, I'll come back to you in a minute, but Rose, do you think that the battle, because essentially it was about the battle against HIV as well, as much as it was about discrimination against members of the LGBT community, that battle is going to suffer a serious setback after today's ruling?
Yes, that is correct. At least several decades of movement have gone into, the kind of rights we have so far slowly gained, but then the Supreme Court verdict has put us back. See, I am a transgender person who has undergone formal sex change. According to the Indian government, I am a female. I have a female passport. but I'm very much worried that if I have sex with my boyfriend, loving sex, which is out completely of the kind of emotional love and attachment that I have with him, I might be, arrested, and he might also be arrested, which is a very difficult situation. And also, HIV/AIDS has been spreading through all kinds of sex, not just gay sex. And as a result, the worldwide HIV/AIDS campaigns and programs have also targeted MSM and transgender communities. But by making it, by criminalizing homosexual or non-penile vaginal sex in this country, the HIV/AIDS effort is also highly hampered. I see a big rise in hypocrisy back in this country.
Okay.
As an LGBT person, as a person from the community, I have suffered a lot emotionally.